Hi everyone, welcome to episode 24 of Let's Talk Mental Health. Last week we completed our series on mental and behavioral disorders, and we're now going to be looking at other mental health topics. So today we're going to be talking about mindfulness. So mindfulness is a technique that we can learn to help us be present fully and engaged in the moment. Mindfulness exercises help us to pay close attention to the present moment, not to the past, not to the future, but to the present. And some of the techniques are yoga, meditation, and deep breathing. Mindfulness is very important because it helps our thoughts, it helps our feelings, and it helps our mental health in general. What are the benefits of mindfulness? Mindfulness can help you understand your emotions better, cope with difficult thoughts better, feel calmer, boost your attention and concentration, and it also improve your relationships. So studies have shown that mindfulness-based approaches, they have significantly reduced the symptoms of anxiety and depression. And mindfulness can also help people who have been depressed to stay well and avoid relapsing. So maybe your next question to me may be, who can practice mindfulness? Anyone who wants to improve their day-to-day well-being can practice mindfulness. Although mindfulness has its roots in Buddhism, you do not have to be spiritual or religious to practice mindfulness. So those who have post-traumatic stress disorder know that if you're paying so much close attention to yourself, if you're practicing mindfulness, it can worsen your trauma symptoms. If you're going through a moment or a mindfulness exercise, know that it can either cause you intense emotions, you may have flashbacks, or you may even experience dissociation. So how can we practice mindfulness? Self-guided resources. You can use books, you can use CDs, you can use apps, online platforms to practice mindfulness. You can even sign up to online courses to practice mindfulness on a daily basis. We move on to mindfulness in daily life. As well as setting aside time for more from one practice, you can still practice mindfulness in daily life. For example, noticing little things or paying attention to little things, like maybe the air that is passing by you, the wind as you're moving, the wind that is moving past you, the feel of a banister when you're climbing your stairs, or even the texture and the taste of the food you eat. Peak or regular time. Maybe you could say, when I'm going to work or when I'm coming back from work, set aside a particular time that you could just pay attention to the sensations that the world makes around you. Also try something new, like using a different route on your way home from work, using a different seat on the bus or in the car or in the keke. Sometimes when you try things new, it makes you to see the world from a different perspective. And the last one is watch your thoughts. If you sit for a moment and pay attention to your thoughts, you will notice that there's so many thoughts that will enter this head just for a few moments. So there will be thoughts drifting here and there. You just pay attention to them and let them go. Don't sit and dwell on one thought and engage with that thought. You look at the thought through your eyes in your mind and you let them go. So that's about it for today's episode. I hope you learned. Remember, an informed mind leads to a changed behavior. I am Reverend M. Smallwood, a clinical social worker. Until our next episode, adios.